Riding safaris, of course, are my favourite way of going on safari. If I had a choice, this is all that I would do. The reason for that is simply because when you're on the back of the horse, the scent of the human is masked by the scent of the horse, and therefore you can get really, really close to most of the wildlife. One of my favourite trips, in fact, is in the Maasai Mara in Kenya. And here, a friend of mine has got an operation where he's got tremendous thoroughbred horses, and he takes you out at the time of the wildebeest migration, which is where you've got 2 million animals flooding the Mara, over the Mara River, and you ride, and it's a fast ride, and you ride alongside them, and it's absolutely extraordinary. It's the most exhilarating ride for people who are very experienced. For those who are slightly less experienced, or for those who are concerned about coming very close to predators, there are some other rides in Kenya which are truly, truly lovely. These are dedicated riding safaris. If, for example, you have a partner who doesn't ride, often is the case, then there are also places that you can stay in Kenya, especially farm areas where on the Laikipia Plateau, for example, we've got tremendous wildlife. One of you can go out riding for, let's say, 3-4 hours while the other goes on a walk or a game drive or something like that, or simply relaxes, and then you can meet together in the afternoon, have lunch, and go off and do whatever it is that you want to do. Alternately, some other really lovely safaris are in Botswana. You've got about 3 or 4 safaris. One of them, very exciting, is quite new, and that's riding across the Kalahari Desert with some friends of mine. And this is truly fantastic because you've got the salt plains for as far as the eye can see, plus you've got all your desert-dwelling species like your meerkats and your brown hyena and all your oryx and your springbuck, and it's just something so different. And what would really combine well is that we've got some lovely riding safaris in the Okavango Delta, and to mix the delta with the desert, the contrast is just simply mind-blowing. It really is. So that is a fantastic safari, and that can be done for people either with little experience or in fact with huge amounts of experience, who are completely advanced as opposed to novice. And then of course we've also got riding in Namibia, and that is absolutely superb through the desert. And finally in South Africa, we've got a ride, a Big Five ride, through parts of South Africa, and then also one of my favourite places is Horizon, where in fact we went as a family not very long ago. And this is a place for people who want to do all sorts of different things. For example, you've got Western Games riding, you've got riding through the bush with wildlife, you've got swimming with the horses, which is a really fantastic experience. You go out in the dams bareback and you just swim with them, and it's a fantastic feeling. And then you've got, polo cross. So lots of different things going on, and it's a sort of place which is equally good for the rider as it is the non-rider. There's great fishing there, great walks, that sort of thing too. And in Botswana, in the Tuli block as well, there's some fantastic riding there for more experienced people for, generally speaking, a week or so. So either way, we offer the best riding that there is in Africa.